Yo, welcome to Star Enlightenment channel. This is going to be a very short and quick video about how to know what color your aura is. So the first thing I'm gonna touch on is always important to understand that nobody has just one color. Nobody is just walking around with one big red aura. Well, actually, people do, but for the most part, everybody has a mix of different colors. Now, you may be mainly the majority, let's say, I'm using an example, let's say the red, right? You may be a majority of red, you know what I'm saying? But everybody has a mix of colors, and these things change. But anyway, it's also important to understand that about the color meanings. If you have if you have a very red aura, or if you have a lot of red in your aura, if you're a very passionate person, you may be quick to get angry, you might have a lot of aggression. But you might be also very passionate. You might be very sexual, very lusty, very high libido person. You may know you have a lot of orange as if you're always trying to escape something. You're always trying to travel. You love travel, especially long distance. You love detaching from certain things. You may feel like you need your own space, but mainly like you love to try new things and travel. You like to explore. You like to learn a lot of new knowledges. You like to try a lot of new things. Basically, you're the person who like to expand your horizons. You know you have a lot of yellow in your aura if you're very happy, optimistic. You may have a little bit of ego and you're very confident, but you're also very happy, egotistical, but positive about life and feel like you can always overcome. Green is if you're a very healthy person. You either tend to a lot of health things or you're just naturally healthy, but you have to have some health energy in order to color green. But like if you know you're a mainly healthy person, if you very high fertility, like high sperm count for a man, high eggs for a woman, if you're very fertile, if you're a person who is always trying to have structure and stability in your life, but like you're really big on growth. If you're like really big on growth in general, like you're always trying to grow in any area of life, it could be any area, that's green. If you're a very communicative person and you think a lot, like heavy thinking, but you love to also relate and talk to people a lot and communicate one-on-one, debates, whatever, that's like light blue. If you're very clairvoyant and intuitive, right, and you see behind the scenes and you might have like quite a bit of a broad imagination, you might have dark blue. If you're really like deep into like your psyche, your clairvoyance, your intuition, that's like dark blue. That's if you're like very mystical person, you're big into spirituality, very mystical. You may be into magic or magician, or you're a wizard or witch or whatever you're like very mystic. And you're really big on like royalty, but internal richnesses, that's like purple. You see what I'm saying? So that's just a quick rundown. If you're very feminine, which a lot of females are feminine. If you're very feminine, but you're also very like the sensitive feminine, not like not like the argumentative feminine, like the soft feminine. Like you have a big heart, you care for others a lot, you're very sensitive, but you also don't like to tap on other people's toes, but you're also very sensitive and you like very girly girl things and the best of girls type things, like very girly like things, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. But like you like just buy nice things, like you might go to Victoria's Secret a lot, or buy this bag and get this perfume and this to look and this makeup and that's like pink energy, because that's like femininity. But with that, I'm gonna let this video go. This video is about how to know what color your aura is. Oh, and lastly, understand that these things always fluctuate. A person's aura is never one thing all the time. So I'm saying we all have multiple layers in our aura of different colors. Now, don't get me wrong, some colors we may lack, but we all have multiple colors. And then sometimes one color may be more prominent than the other one day. Like you may be very aggressive this day, or very deep into your passions. You're going to exert and exude a lot of your red. One day you might want to travel a lot and want to get a lot of things, like move a lot. You may want to see a lot of new things, try new stuff, that's orange. One day you may be very egotistical, feeling yourself, feeling very confident that day, that's yellow. You see what I'm saying? But with that being said, I'm going to let this video go short.